Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Marmite Goes 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Marmite Goes 1975.
Hey YouTube, Lawn Boys Post 1975, and welcome to another Marmite food product review, tasting, testing video, I should say. I was really genuinely quite a little bit gutted because I've travelled down as far as I can, or so I thought, the Marmite food rabbit hole, and it had reached an abrupt end. I mean, it's been a nice journey. It's been one hell of a journey. Jeremy journey. Germany? I don't know. Journey. Obviously there was butter, there was soft cheese, there were flatbreads, regular biscuits, breakfast biscuits. You could argue those were pretty much the same thing. Still to this day though, I really wish they would make floor mites, but that generally seems to be just the stuff of April Fool jokes. My mouth's gone already. I always say that because everyone knows I love Marmite. So come every April Fool's Day when the memes resurface, I'll learn to talk in a minute. People always send me shots of that, and it just looks so good. Although you could argue that we do actually have it in a form with Marmite butter. Anyway, so good news if you're me. So good news for 50% of you. Someone sent me a link and said, Dave, there is one product that you have not tried. And is there really? Obviously it's in the title and it's in the thumbnail. But who knew that Marmite popcorn was a thing? The minute I saw this link, my mouth's gone again. It was on Amazon. The minute I saw this link, my brain went, actually, I can see that that's something that, you know, is perfectly doable. I'm not a massive fan of popcorn, but I like crisps. And Marmite crisps work out really well. So anyway, I followed the link to Amazon. I think it was about £3. You could argue that's very pricey for the amount of popcorn that you actually receive. But it's handmade, homemade, so I can kind of see, you know, why it would be, well, that much money for that much popcorn. Anyway, so it's Joe and Seth's Marmite Gourmet Popcorn. Crunchy caramel popcorn coated in lovely Marmite. You get no argument with me with it being lovely. Air popped and coated in smooth caramel and Marmite. Look at it, look at it. I mean, look at it, Marge, look at it. Now, here's the thing. I'm assuming that obviously it's made under some form of license. Caramel seems to be the in thing. I mean, let's be honest, 5 years ago no one even knew what salted caramel was outside of North America, and now it's practically taken over the entire world. Anyway, it says on the back, tear here and enjoy the aroma, and then underneath that it says, if you don't like this or if you don't love this popcorn, I'll eat my hats. I'm assuming you've ate roughly 50% of your hat collection by now, sir, because obviously Marmite, you either love it or you hate it, and the going concern is, or opinion I should say, is that 50% of people like it, 50% of people hate it. I was in a Ziploc bag. I absolutely obviously really love it, but I'm guessing you already realise that by now. Anyway, let's get a whiff first. Jesus Christ, that's strong. Whew. I could smell it. The minute I opened the bag, it was just like a massive burst. My mouth's gone big time. A massive burst of the scent of Marmite, which again, 50% of you are probably going to say, that must smell disgusting. It smells absolutely fantastic, but I can immediately smell it on popcorn afterwards. Let's have a look at one of these bad boys up close. Pretty much looks, jeez. Oh my word. Looks like popcorn, doesn't it? Looks like popcorn. Don't drop precious Marmite popcorn, Dave. Anyway, don't worry, I have washed my hands. I mean, that's all we've been doing since the start of the year, isn't it? Right, so, I guess there's no way around it, as I always like to say. Two tiers. I just realised it's not Fat Friday and I have not been eating chili, so I can scratch my face. 2 tiers of the bucket. Oh, they have not gone cheap. On the Marmite. Oh, and then my mouth just turned into Niagara Falls. That is fucking delicious. Such is the way with these things. The Marmite hit is at the end. It's kind of the opposite of the spread, where the hit is just right at the start and just carries on, you know, a plateau level. But first thing is, let's just take a second reading, third reading. Oh, popcorn, your standard popcorn texture. If you don't know what your popcorn texture is, then you've never eaten popcorn, and you might want to get on that with these. So you get that. The outside, you know, it's popcorn. You chew it, you burst the outside. Obviously, it's covered in Marmite and caramel, and then it's obviously soft Marmite texture. And then you taste the butter, and then you taste the caramel. And here's what's good. Although there could be a reason for this. You taste the caramel, but they've really, I'll try not to drool. They've really not overdone it with the caramel. I was worried it was going to be like a perfect 50-50, whereas I'm kind of, you know, I want to taste Marmite. So you can taste the caramel, then you really, as I like to say in this series of videos, get hit in the face by the Marmite taste shovel, which is a good thing. I mean, I do know people who enjoy Marmite though, but spread it very, very thin, or like pussies, as I like to say, whereas I bang it on thick. But yeah, I'm really liking the fact that these are strong. And my God, they're so moreish. And the more I eat them, and I've eaten, the hungrier they are making me. Let's bang a couple in there, eh? Of all the sweet and savoury, you know, obviously sweet products with Marmite added to them to make them sweet and savoury, of the Marmite range, although this is independent, I guess, I've tried. Obviously, the biscuits, the not the breakfast biscuits, because they're savoury, but the regular biscuits, that works. They absolutely work. But this is easy, works the best. I can't explain it. It's perfect. You get that nice, like, sort of buttery sweetness of caramel. You chew and chew and chew, and then you get a massive bash of Marmite, which, to be fair, is what you're buying them for. But they've not completely sort of gone down the aisle, or the route, I should say, of just bang, here's Marmite, because it's popcorn. So to be honest, I'm guessing most of you people who eat popcorn, because this is probably the first popcorn I've had in about 10 years. True story. Only ever eat it at the cinema. Yeah, they thought, well, it's popcorn. You know, we can't just give you Marmite at the expense of any other sort of taste of the popcorn, because the majority of people out there are probably used to sweet popcorn these days. So they give it to you, and it's perfectly balanced. Or there's more Marmite, but when I mean perfectly balanced, it reminds you that you're eating sweet popcorn. I got Mackie Windy Pops. Stealthily dealt with, though. Stealthily dealt with. Yeah. You know, they give you your hit of sweetness, which your brain, you know, is used to with popcorn, and then it just goes bang, Marmite. But it really does work. It really, really does work. It's not a 50-50. I would say it's a 30-70 sort of sweet to Marmite savoury. I've got to eat these because I'm about to stick my fingers together. Mmm. My goodness. As soon as you bang a few more in, you really, really feel it. Which is exactly what she said. Sorry. It is. It's just stepping up and up. This is like, honest to God, this is the most, and if you ever said it to me, being not a massive fan of popcorn, the most moreish of the Marmite hybrid products that you have, or you will enjoy, Dave, is the Marmite popcorn. Honestly, the more you eat, the more it builds and builds. Not unpleasant, and it's certainly not hot. It's just strong, but I like Marmite. And it just makes you hungrier and hungrier and want more. It's like Marmite popcorn crack. It's so moreish. Mmm. Attractive eating noises. I have no palate cleanser. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. If you like popcorn and you like Marmite, have I got a treat for you. Little expensive, can kind of understand, because obviously I'm guessing it's a small independent-ish production. if you will. Sorry, my brain's ODing on yeast extract right now. You will absolutely love it. I would personally recommend that you all give it a go anyway, but this is hands down up there as one of my favourite Marmite Hyper products. I prefer this to the biscuits. I really, really do. And normally I'm a biscuit guy over a popcorn guy. This could be it. Rekindled my love of, well, it never really went away. I was just never a massive fan. This could be what makes me a big fan of popcorn, because this is so nice, so nice. The perfect balance, leaning more so on the Marmite hit with the Marmite taste shovel at the end. I do really, 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 really recommend it. Just go onto Amazon and just type in Marmite popcorn and you'll get it. Anyway, as always, my mouth is gone again. I would love to know what you think, especially if you have tried this product. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.